Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we are going to be talking about Hedera, aka Hbar. So sit back, relax, and of course, before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. But with all of that in mind, let's just jump in and let's talk about some stuff. So obviously, tomorrow we are going to see, or I shouldn't say tomorrow, but technically today, since it is almost 5 a.m., we are going to be seeing a ton of ads revolving around, crypto. I just said this in my XRP video. I don't think that the, price action is going to be too significant from that. Of course, am I watching Hbar to see if it's going to pump? Absolutely not. I'm not really watching these charts. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for me making videos on these specific assets, I really wouldn't be watching the charts at all, just simply because there's no point to. We still have a long ways to go, and I'm very patient on this. Like, for example, we are hitting resistance, and I'm more so concerned about Monday, right? Monday is truly the big day. I think that we are going to see a little bit of a shock through the stock market, which will ultimately lead into, of course, crypto. This is exactly why I've always said when we are watching things, there's so many minimalistic, catalyst events that happen that lead to crypto going, parabolic, or of course it dropping in price. Right now, there's a lot of, waiting behind what the Fed's going to say, or with like the Russia stuff. Like, there's a lot of things factoring into, of course, price action. But ultimately, it leads us back to, the main thing, which is, of course, the major indices. Now, I've told you guys what I'm watching for on Hbar. I'm waiting for us to actually test these lows going back as far as January 24th. I'm awaiting this because it is also the same exact price point that we've tested back in December as well, on December 4th. I'm watching this closely, okay, because right now we really want to be back up into this golden era, right? This is the level that I have listed on the chart. We could actually kind of stretch this all the way back, but you see this level, which is significant. Even in terms of, resistance, we can kind of move this up to all the way to almost 40, right? Because you do see that resistance going back as far as October 20th and the 21st. This is a level that we really need to break over in order for us to have some major price action in this market. More so a close, so a daily close right now would be at around this point here, which is around like 38 cents to around 35 cents. This is where we want to be back into, and you guys do see it's obviously going to take us some time, because right now a price action move to get back into this zone is a 50% increase in price, and at the top of this is almost a 64% exact move. And of course, if we're going to the all-time high, it is like over 150% of an increase in price, which I'm not saying is a lot for crypto. I'm just saying it's going to take some time for us to actually get back into a bullish sentiment in this market. And trust me, I know exactly what everyone's saying right now. Bitcoin's in a bear market. We're in a bear market. Things are not going to move. Trust me, I highly doubt that we are in a bear market. We are seeing so much movement happening within, institutional grade money flowing into crypto, and so much more adoption happening, and we are going to be talking about that. So let's just dive in. So first off, and I'm going to connect the dots here with, of course, Hbar, but we do see here South Korea is all in on the metaverse. Samsung creates, in the metaverse. Government sets a 5-year metaverse plan. Largest mobile gaming firm in the metaverse. Wealth fund of $200 billion invest in the metaverse. And we're seeing so many companies moving in on this space. I'm actually very excited for this. I'm excited for a lot of the things to come to fruition within the metaverse, NFTs, and all that kind of stuff. I think that this is incredible, to say the least. And also, we even see, for tomorrow, today, whatever you want to call it, with the Super Bowl, we do see here, welcome to Crypto Super Bowl. A player gets paid in Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be given out to a fan. 2 Bored Ape owners will perform. Crypto ads will run for the first time. A concert will happen in the metaverse. We're also going to see massive amounts of Super Bowl ads running for crypto. I'm sure Crypto.com will make its way into the Super Bowl as well. I'm very excited for a lot of this as well. But we also see major things happening within the Hedera scene as well. In terms of crypto adoption, we are going to continue to see things like this. And I'm actually going to be talking a little bit more about some things regarding crypto adoption, resulting, or I shouldn't say resulting, but revolving around some major companies. But of course, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about Hashboard. So, we do see here this co-founder and CEO of Galaxy App, Spencer Dinwiddie, talks about the future of Web 3.0 featuring Galaxy, Hedera, and Hashport. You guys can listen closely to this real quick.
What is Galaxy? Galaxy, quite simply, or more known as the creator's Galaxy, is the next step in decentralized social media. We've seen Facebook, we've seen Instagram, Twitter, also OnlyFans, Cameo, etc., in monetization. But we haven't quite seen somebody take a break from the norm of centralized parties and take it to the future of Web3. So Galaxy aims to do that. Why a partnership with Hashport is so important? Well, in working with distributed ledger technology, interoperability is also extremely key. So Hedera Hashgraph, we biased, obviously, of course, but feel is the best distributed ledger out there. But we understand that working with more established distributed ledgers like Ethereum, etc., is also very key to bolstering our ecosystem, as they have more wallets than Hashgraph does at this point. And Hashport is key in being able to bridge that gap. So obviously what that means going forward to the future is that Galaxy will be an application, a decentralized application that will touch very many lives. And with the help of Hashport, we won't be limited only to the Hedera ecosystem. We'll also be able to interoperate with other chains such as Ethereum, etc., touching many lives across the globe, going into, obviously, like I said, decentralized social media, showing people how to more effectively monetize themselves with their social tokens and other things and applications that Web3 provides that we currently don't see in Web2. And welcome to the future.
And I definitely do think that this is incredible. When we are talking about interoperability, I talk to you guys about it a lot if you guys do watch my Q&T videos. Hashport definitely is going to be huge. It's going to bridge the gap between many DLT technologies, including, even Ethereum and even Polygon, aka Matic, with, of course, Hbar. We even see her as Galaxy goes to market and draws the attention of many creators and artists, including ones from Ethereum land. Hashport will play a critical role in helping them migrate to Hedera. It definitely is going to streamline the process of adopting into Hbar from something like Ethereum. Maybe people are tired of the congestion, maybe they're tired of the gas fees. This will help drive that adoption, but also help drive the success of many projects on, of course, the Hedera platform, even regarding, Galaxy, for an example. And I do think that Web 3.0 is also just as big as, the metaverse and, all these major things happening with the NFTs as well. But we also see here Hedera has an audacious but simple vision to build a trusted, secure, and empowered digital future for all. To help achieve this vision, the Hedera team has developed a roadmap of milestones to achieve. This is actually a new milestone. This is a milestone regarding, of course, it's more so development. There's a ton of development to be set in place for 2022. I'm actually very excited for all of this. Guys, I know that a lot of this probably sounds like a different language to you all. But a lot of this is focused on NFTs, Web3, tokenization, transactions in general, smart contracts as well. Even staking, right? Staking is on here as well. There's so much, guys, to look forward to in terms of 2022. I think that Hedera is going to continue to shine greatly. Now, let's go back to the South Korean stuff, right? So in terms of South Korea, right? There's been a lot of talks about some partnerships with Hedera in regards to the metaverse overseas, but I do think that I would hope at least that South Korea knows who Hedera is. Talking more so about Shinhan Bank, right? We know that Shinhan Bank is working with Hedera closely for this stablecoin, international remittance POC, and I think that this is going to be something that's going to be very significant as well. I talked to you guys about cross-border transactions, all that kind of stuff. I don't need to go in depth on that, but this is also a leading, name overseas in South Korea. This is actually one of, I shouldn't say one of, but this is the leading bank in South Korea. So I'm sure that many, individuals that are high tier on the food chain over in South Korea know who Hedera is. I would say that Hedera is going to be part of this, especially as we do see more and more metaverse-based use cases being built out on Hedera. Also, NFTs and stuff like that are happening. Gaming platforms are being built on Hedera as well. I'm very excited for a lot of those to come to fruition, similar to even Mingo apps and stuff that are building out gaming platforms. Like, I'm very excited for a lot of that stuff. Also, last but not least, I do want to just sum this up with 3 major updates. So first off, companies hiring for crypto jobs. Look at all of these major companies. And when we are talking about this, this is all going back to blockworks.co. You guys are more than welcome to go check this out. But there are a ton of job offerings for crypto. And we are continuing to see crypto grow and grow, even in digital real estate, right? Like traditional real estate, which often maintains value even during tough economic times. Metaverse properties continue to boom despite ebbs and flows in crypto. Now traditional investors are noticing, says a real estate specialist. Now we are going to see the metaverse continue to boom. I'm actually very excited for a lot of the metaverse-based real estate to really kind of continue to grow. But we also see even Ethereum problems still continuing to be a major issue. Ethereum, with its high gas fees, may have failed to adapt to the changes the industry went through. However, it seems like Polkadot can pave the way to a decentralized Web3. I think it's funny how a lot of these major platforms continue to get the spotlight here, when we do know that Hedera definitely deserves to be in the major spotlight too. It's not me being biased either. It's me being completely honest in terms of the tech and the statistics that Hedera already boasts compared to Polkadot. But it doesn't matter. In my opinion, a lot of these major platforms that continue to get adopted in on a day-to-day scale, compared to Ethereum, for an example, will only continue to show their weaknesses as well. And, a platform out there that, and I'm not going to say the name, that is continuing to thrive and, be developed into some, if you will, the next major disruption in this market is going to take over, which, you guys can, say whatever you want. You could say Hedera, you could say this, you could say that. In my opinion, you guys already know which one I'm choosing. But when we are talking about crypto adoption and adoption in general, we know that it's not going to be based around unsustainable and extremely unscalable and absolutely massively, I would say that it's almost unusable in a sense, just because of the idea on how expensive it is. But it's not going to be based around blockchain technologies like that. It's going to be based around technologies that are scalable, that are cheap, that are sustainable and green. And you guys could say what you will. You could say your favorite altcoin. You could say, whatever. But we do know that the most utilized DLT out there is Hedera, and with a massive roadmap ahead that is full of development, full of innovation, and full of continuous work regarding major areas of expertise, aka smart contracts, staking, and stuff like that, I am very excited for the future of Hedera, and I am going to be here for every moment of it. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.